people. So, breakthrough. Family tree is key. Right? Now check this thought process out for your old noggins, right? I'm just currently sat here because 3 days my partner's ex, right, I'll give you the story because then you can have your social thoughts about it, but I'll give you the primal way you should look at it, right? My missus is staying with her ex at her house, at his house, right? So she can see her son. But he's basically abusing her and letting her stay, letting her go, letting her stay, letting her not go, letting her stay, letting her not go, right? To suit him while he upsets our relationship, right? Now she uninstinctively is arguing with him against me and not seeing it, right? Because what he's cleverly doing is, if we're arguing, she's coming back because obviously he doesn't want her to be happy when she comes back because he's pathetic, right? But then if we're getting on, right, he'll let her stay another day. The first day he gave her an ultimatum of you're not allowed to speak to him all day or see your son, which is just downright pathetic, right? If she wants to speak to me, she should not be restricted in who she speaks to and when she speaks to. That's controlling behaviour, and that is my partner, so I gave him 1 mark for that. Of course, every time he abuses her, I can't do nothing about it at the moment, but I do have a little black book, and the marks took up. So, time will come. The season he's born and testing my testosterone does not mean I cannot store it. Because if I don't deal with that matter now, anytime soon, I'll hold resentment for it. But I will hold that for you, Michael. Because remember, you threaten me by text message and all that. Because that's what everyone does. You threaten by text message. Because you don't mean it. Because you've got no bollocks, bud. My heart's connected to my head. My heart's connected to my hands. Right? I am Lazarus. I build from one side. While fighting off everyone from the other. Because I've got the fucking strength to do it. The lot and attitude. Right? But anyway. So, she didn't message me all day. And you could see, I had to reflect on that and see how socially before I'd get angry, paranoid, think she's sleeping with someone, rah, because I was insecure in my own head. But I know he's abusive and I know she just wants to see her son, so I know she's not doing it purposely. So yeah, all day I got a message at 10:30, a rushed message, which basically means that she's under the thumb, she can't do nothing or she's up to something. So either way you look at it, she lets herself get abused or she is cheating on me. And I have to sit there and take that. So I've managed to self-reflected on that. And then the next day, he got well in her head and she started arguing all day with me based on what him and one of her mates said about me. Right. So they've been arguing that, she was arguing that with me all day. And I'm sat there like, yeah, I can't be doing that. So I self-reflected for 8 hours and shut my phone off on that one. And then today, she's coming back all the way back up. She's happy. Then all of a sudden, oh, she's not coming back again. An hour before she's meant to be getting the train. So you can see how men get wound up. I can see how females get played, and I can see how females basically, where you're so interested, ladies, in what everyone else thinks and trends and what they're doing and what she's doing and what Tom, Jerry, Steve, Eric, Mary, Jim's doing down the road. Yeah, stop worrying about that, right? And look at yourself, because you are actually installed blind spots, right? Now Jodie's got blind spots. Check this. She grew up with her mum and dad who were abusive, and one was used to take it. So theoretically, she would have fired and wired in her brain the correct way to act is to A, be abusive to people she loves, yeah, and then B, also take abuse, because that's what she wants from mum. She's meant to be like both your parents. So, if you look at your family tree, to your self-identity is the key. Because I've found in this world, we are just trained a social mask, and we have been since, well, fuck knows, because there's remains of humans from 5 million years, 7 million years old. The oldest bed's 2 million years old, so roughly, or so they say. So the human race is longer than that. That wipes religion out the map, because religious people think we've only been humans for 250,000 years. Really? Right? And that's all passed down, as is the Bible bullshit, right? We are so confused with God, because our families would have installed it, and installed bits from it, but then everyone's confused with God, right? God does exist, it's the God atmosphere, that we should have a divine love for everything in, which we don't, do we? Because we keep destroying the world, our home. That is why I'm not homeless. I live in my natural home, and it costs me fuck all. So I don't have to worry about bills, which gives me time to write poetry. I don't have to worry about topping up the gas. I don't have to worry about whether there's a flood. I have to wait for services, right? That is a way to live life. Because if struggling to pay the bills for the rest of your life is really the way you want to live, then yeah, I'm fucking insane, because I don't agree with that. I believe we should all have equal amounts. We should restart the country and make Great Britain great again, which is possible, because if everyone in the country just believes what I say and goes in their own individual path, money will follow everyone, as it does me. Now, people say that's a bit of a weird expression, that money follows me, but is it? Because the more and more I learn, and the more ahead I get of you guys, when I release a book that you guys can't be asked to write, because you can't even be asked to research for yourself, right? That's where the money comes from. Yeah. So, yeah, I've got, what, 105 poems so far. I could release a poetry book soon. Well, I am, aren't I, in the next 3 months. That's my next one of my goals, just for jokes, just to show you that money's easy to make if you want to make money, but I'm not interested in it, because I found in life that everything associated to money makes me depressed, even having it, because I don't fucking want it. I never really have. I'm not fussed by not having it, you know, not actually fussed. So remember, the family tree is the key if you want to find your personality, because most of our traits are installed in us. Because when we make a memory, we fire and wire, right? So you fire something new, you wire something new. Now, all you guys fired and wired set up is social life, social housing, social benefits, social way of living, social, everything's got social in it for a reason, right? But social is when people get together. Key. Yeah, social. Self-social is key, because it's how you present yourself. So if you present yourself as a bitter, twisted cunt who blames everyone for why your life's shit, that is why your life's pathetic. I used to do it myself. That's why I speak from compassion. That's why here, compassion's the fashion. You'll argue with me and think I'm talking shit, but I've been through a lot more than what you guys actually know, because I'm not the sort of guy who goes around moaning and looking for sympathy. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I want people to look up to me. Because legends are made in the belly of struggle. Right? I am struggling on, right? Fighting all you guys with truth. Right? This is the funny thing about it. Everything I say to you is true and researched 100 more than you know. Right? I've just decided that I should not go back and do it all again, because you guys can't be asked to keep up. So, if you can't be asked just to look at maybe the word and name, and tell me what you think about that, for example, because that's a funny one, then yeah, it's not really up to me to wet nurse you guys. We're all individuals. If you all individually don't want to give up on your life, sound, yeah, I don't. So I'll crack on for you guys, keep researching. But I'm not going back, I'll only keep going forward with what I know, and you'll just have to catch up with the bits you've missed out, unfortunately. One love, people. Motivational outreach, where compassion is fashion.